front of her January 24th on Paramount Plus, a two-time Olympic gold medalist who is no stranger to the biggest of stages. A dominant wrestling game with elite ground and pound makes her a nightmare matchup for anyone. Now she's looking for the ultimate achievement of her MMA career. Here is the bantamweight champion of the world, Kayla Harrison. Up next, an elite lightweight matchup with interim gold on the line. To the stage first, he's a rising superstar with a nation behind his back. He's won 9 fights in a row and is a perfect 7-0 in the UFC with 5 finishes. Coming off a TKO win over Michael Chandler in April, here is the pride of Liverpool, Paddy the Baddy Gimlet. And his opponent, a man who needs no introduction to UFC fans. He's one of the most entertaining fighters the sport has ever seen. He's received post-fight bonuses in all 14 of his UFC fights. Please welcome the former BMF and interim lightweight champion, Justin the Highlight Gaethje. And now for our main event of UFC 325. Going down January 31st in the USA and February 1st from Australia at the Kudos Bank Arena in Sydney. Live and exclusive on Paramount Plus. Introducing the challenger, a budding superstar who's getting a second crack at the bout. One of the most exciting fighters on the roster, coming off a knockout of the year candidate at Noche UFC over Gian Silva. Please welcome to the stage, Diego Lopez. And standing across the octagon, one of the best featherweights to ever step foot in the octagon. He's on the verge of tying Jose Aldo for the most featherweight title wins in UFC history with 8. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the two-time featherweight champion and future Hall of Famer, Alexander the Great Volkanovski.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for being here for the press conference, but we are not quite done yet. You may see some empty chairs up here. We got some breaking news for you. UFC 326, March 7th, right here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. And in the main event, to the stage first, a Brazilian legend, one of the most decorated mixed martial arts athletes of all time. Challenge for the BMF title against a Hawaiian warrior who's been on top of the fight game for years. He has landed a UFC record 3,600 strikes. Over 1,000 wins and 80 fighters, ladies and gentlemen, the BMF champ, Max Plus Holloway. All right, folks, let's start around UFC 324, 325, 326. Who has the first question? Jose.
Start with both Justin and Patty. Justin, we'll start with you. A lot of people assumed one of you would be involved in this lightweight fight. I don't think anyone thought it would be an interim fight. They assumed you had Ilya in there, and it was an interim maybe part of it. So I guess how far back did you know it would be Patty? And is there any disappointment that it's not undisputed or, Armin?
No, interim champion is the same champion on paper. Contract-wise, and that's what we fight for. This is my job, and it's the biggest opportunity. I didn't know a long time before they announced the fight that I wasn't going to fight. I think they were waiting to see if he was going to fight, and I think that variable was kind of unpredictable. None of us knew when he was going to fight. That's what I kept telling everybody. Whenever Ilya fights, I want to fight, and turns out he's going to sit down for a little bit. So,
thank you.
Paramount. This is they need Michael Johnson, but it's Justin Gaethje coming out for him. Paramount UFC combining, I mean, this is the fight that everyone wants, and we're going to gain massive fans for the UFC. Entertainment business, and we're the most entertaining, I'm the most entertaining fighter. And this guy's pretty close to home. It's going to be a hell of a fight.
Same question for Pat.
I was earlier, to be honest. I was doing little bits in training camp and then like 2 days before the announcement I got told it was Justin. But it's a privilege to share the octagon with such a legend, and it's going to be unbelievable to get in there with him. And as he said, until Ilya comes back, this is the real belt. People call it a fake belt all they want, but until Ilya comes back into the octagon, this is the belt. Me and him are fighting for the lightweight championship.
Another one for Patty. A lot of fighters, when they face Justin, they don't look the same. You know, it's like a car crash. So I guess, how are you approaching this fight? And can you even expect anything when you're preparing for Justin?
I'm obviously hoping it's him. What doesn't look the same after this fight? Not me. That's how you prepare for it.
Question for the champion, Kale Harrison. Kale. I feel like your fight against Amanda has been talked about since you made your MMA debut. So now that you finally have a date and you get to fight, who many consider the greatest female of all time against Amanda. Just talk about the fight with Amanda.
Yeah, I mean, listen, this is a fight that's been 8 years in the making. Amanda is widely considered the greatest of all time. I'm excited and honored to share the octagon with her, but when you're the best in the world, you're the best in the world, and right now, I'm the best in the world.
The last time Amanda fought an Olympic judo medalist, it was about as perfect performance as
Bronze medalist.
Bronze medalist.
Just a reminder.
Is that a storyline that you can think about, or is that just something the fans can latch on?
Hey, listen, the only thing Ron and I have in common is that we're blonde and Filipino. That's where it starts and stops. I'm a completely different fighter, I'm a completely different person, and on January 24th, I'm gonna go out and show that.
Yeah.
You are the reigning champion, but Amanda has her 2 belts in front of her. Do you care about that at all?
I love it. Does that mean I get 3 belts? What's that mean?
Similar question for Amanda. You know, it's been a while since we last saw you. I guess, what do you make of Kayla as a champion in her reign? And I think a lot of people have been talking about this fight, like I said, since Amanda made her pro debut.
Yeah.
I think it's great, you know, like I feel like we want to fight the best in this division.
Wow.
And I pretty much, when I left, the division don't have nobody. I pretty much clean one division. So when I saw Kayla with the belt, that was like, fire me up. You know what I mean? This is the fight that I love. You know what I mean? She's very good. You know what I mean? She get the job done, get the belt. Now I'm here to face her. It's gonna be an amazing fight. I can't wait.
Like I said, Amanda is the defending champion, but you have your 2 belts. Are you treating this as another defense, or are you actually, do you feel like you're chasing?
Oh, I did everything though, so I deserve it. These 2 belts right here. She deserves it.
Ozzy!
And January 20th,
Ozzy!
we're gonna see each other and then we fight together. Really, the real champion. And I'm gonna be ready to get my belt back. So I can't wait. And this is gonna be exciting. All the fans is gonna be amazing fight. You know, 2 very strong athletes and fight up. Can't wait.
Question for Max Holloway. Max, that fight now, you beat in 3 of them. You and Charles enter this matchup with the most combined wins in the UFC of any fight in UFC history. In your opinion, is this the most BMF-worthy fight we've had yet?
Oh, for sure. I can't wait. You know, we actually unfinished business from 11 years ago, so we get to go out there and finally figure it out.
I know you said you wanted this fight, but when the whole thing happened with Ilya Topuria, was any part of you hoping you'd get the call for this interim fight instead?
It is what it is, you know. I want to get an undisputed title. I came with you with Charles for the BMF spot. We're here now.
And what is the unfinished business for you? Because you obviously were the winner of the first fight, even though it ended strangely.
I mean, you know, he had his injury, so at the end of the day, we get to figure out how it goes on March 7th. I'm just excited. He's a legend of the sport. He deserves this moment, and I can't wait to go out there and give it to him.
Charles, is there unfinished business here in your mind? And almost 11 years ago, what actually happened at the ending there?
Charles, você pode falar, é um trabalho não finalizado, uma conta que tenha que ser acertada.
daquela primeira luta entre você e ele. Poderia, de repente, falar o que aconteceu naquela luta?
Cara, na realidade, aquilo já passou. Vamos focar agora. Dia 7 de março vai ser a luta, ele é uma lenda, eu também sou, vai ser um...
Listen, what's in the past is in the past. We won't focus on this March. All I know is it's going to be a great fight on March.
Charles, after the fight with Ilya, a lot of people counting you out, saying you're done. You come back at a great win against Gamrot. If you beat Max Holloway here, do you think you need to start talking about you as a title contender once more?
Depois da tua luta contra o Ilha, muita gente chegou a te desconsiderar, te tirou do páreo, mas você foi lá. Uma grande vitória no Rio de Janeiro, tremenda vitória contra o Matheus Gamrot. Uma vitória contra o Max Holloway. Você acha que o pessoal começa a te ver de novo no páreo para ser campeão?
Como eu sempre venho falando, o Leão Felipe ainda continua sendo Leão, ainda tem um jogo, nada mudou. Eu acabei de vir uma grande vitória e com certeza eu sempre foco na minha próxima luta. O foco total agora é Max Holloway e aí, se Deus abençoar e for da vontade dele eu passar, com certeza porque não é o seu próximo título.
As I said, a wounded lion is still alive. All focus on is on the win. Focus on the next fight and the win. All I want now is to fight Max Holloway and get a fight. And if God willing, if that's his wish, I'm gonna get a shot at the title after getting him in.
For Derek Lewis, Derek, you famously told me earlier this year you won't hesitate to poke someone in the eye if you need to or foul them. We just saw Waldo win a fight by knockout shortly after getting his eye poked. Do you need to change the strategy for this next fight?
Say it again, I'm 40, man, I can't hear you. Say it again.
We saw Waldo fight through an eye poke in a recent fight and knock the guy out. I know you told me you poke someone in the eye if you need to. Do you need to change the strategy for this fight?
My balls are hot!
I'm gonna say, if I feel like I'm poking on the eye, and on the nuts, anything, get that win. So, I train for all of them.
Do you think you're back to another title shot at heavyweight if you win this fight, Derek?
Say it again.
Are you back to a title shot with the win here?
Shit, that's what the UFC wants. That's the people want it, and that's what we gonna get.
What are you, Waldo?
My balls are
You
hot.
knock out the KO King, Derek Lewis. The title shot at heavyweight is yours.
Y bueno, dice que lo noqueas. ¿Crees que va a ser el próximo para pelear por el cinturón?
Todo el mundo comenta lo que he hecho. Estoy listo para esta pelea y lo pienso derrotar y finalizar en el primer round.
Listen, everyone has seen what I'm doing. I do think I deserve the title after this fight. Listen, I'm ready to knock him out in the first round too.
This last one.
Yeah, fuck them.
Keep dreaming!
Motherfucker ain't knocking me out. I guarantee you, first exchange, man. Hey, you know there's been a lot of conspiracy going on in the UFC and the sports world. So you better place your bet on me. First exchange.
Te dijo en el primer intercambio vas a sentir el poder de él. El primer intercambio no te va a noquear, fíjense.
I need to know, it's my prime now. NBC, what is the power? What is the real artist that fucking out inside the ring and the United 24?
What do you say?
Are your balls
Power
hot?
inside the octagon on January 24th. He said he's in his prime now.
I still don't understand it, but alright.
Just lastly for Justin Gaethje, Justin, I know the last time you won that interim belt, you threw it on the ground in the cage, says it wasn't the priority for you. Do you have different feelings towards it this time and what it could mean at this point in your career?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't that it wasn't the priority, it was that I knew Khabib was next. And if I was going to sit there and think that I was any kind of champion with that belt, with Khabib being next, I think I was going to be foolish. I needed that mindset to prepare for that fight, and he beat me. And, but ultimately, like I said, this gives us paid as a champion, and it definitely gives me the chance to fight Ilya. I want to fight Ilya. I want to play spoiler just like I did in Khabib and Tony. I'm going to fuck this up for everybody. And there's no Patty Ilya. I'm going to do the same thing I did for that fight, and then I'm going to fight Ilya on White House on crazy fighting.
Question for Alex Volkanovski. This question.
Sorry, mate.
That's all right, mate. Your first fight with Diego Lopez was a banger, a great back and forth. But when you look at who can improve more from that first fight, is it him with his youth or you with your experience?
I think myself with the experience. I think he's most dangerous because
he's going to come forward, bring it, be that exciting fighter that he always is. That's when he's most dangerous, so I don't think he needs to change much. I think if he does, I think that's more, that would benefit me more, to be quite honest. But I just think there's more ways of winning for me, especially early. And I'm used to some rematches. It's probably going to be his first one, but again, he's a dangerous guy, exciting. So I cannot wait to just go out there and do our thing.
You mentioned you're used to rematches. I see you sitting next to Max.
Hey, don't bring that shit up. Don't bring that shit up. Come on. What the hell? I'm over here trying to help him to get freaking the belts that he defends, and he's still throwing under the bus. That's some bullshit, bro.
I can only apologise. Volk, for you went into that first fight with a lot of questions around you, right? You had the India knockout, the Islam knockout, but you went in there and you took his shots. Does that give you more confidence to go back in there and get in a firefight if you need to?
Of course, you know, you have to expect that that's going to happen, right? Like, you always go in there not wanting to get hit, right? Hit them and not get hit, but it's a fight game. There's a good chance you're going to get hit. And, you know, he does hit hard, but, you know, I showed that, you know, I still got the chin, so, you know, ready to go.
And question for Diego. Diego, there are a few people who were a little bit surprised you were the one getting the title shot against Alex Volkanovski. What do you have to say to those critics, and how excited are you to get this opportunity from the UFC?
Para a galera que ficou surpresa com a chance que você teve de enfrentar o Volkanovski de novo, o que você tem para dizer pro pessoal que ficaram surpresos que foi você o escolhido para lutar com ele?
Stop crying.
It was a close fight the first time round, but Alex did come away the victor. How do you go out there and win this fight? What do you have to change?
Tremenda de uma luta, mas ele saiu vencedor da última luta. O que você acha que você tem que mudar para sair vitorioso dessa vez?
Oh, after this fight with Volk, I learned a lot about the fight.
He looks like Kratos.
April is like my biggest fight, my official experience, 5 rounds, fight for the title, main event. Now, not easy for me. I think I have a lot of experience too. Like I know what I need to do for one fight. I believe in my team. I fix many things. Yeah, now I different guy for the next fight.
Question for Sean O'Malley. Sean, I believe this is your first fight since 2022. That's a 3-round fight. Are you excited to maybe go out there and have a faster paced fight, or are you kind of missing the extra 10 minutes you can do to do more work?
Love 3 rounds. I'd love to be the 3-round bantamweight champion of the world for the next few years. I'm good with 3 rounds.
What do we make of Song Yadong as an opponent? You know, he's well-rounded, got good striking, but do you believe this is a perfect opponent for you to remind everyone what the Sugar Show looks like?
Yeah, absolutely. Young, experienced, explosive, very dangerous fight. But I do believe I'll put his lights out, and this is what I need. It's been too long, and I need to get back in the win column.
And question for Song Yadong. Song, Sean O'Malley is still one of the biggest names in your division. Do you believe, with Merab constantly looking for new contenders, that a win over Sean can propel you into title contention right away?
Of course, if I win Sean, I will get the title shot.
Racist.
Who's got the next question? Anybody? Last call.
Where's Dana White?
有人还有其他的问题？
Where's Dana?
All right, well, if we do, no, we do. I'm sorry. Go ahead, sir.
上面有位
Question for Volk. Volk, we know you're. Question for Volk. We know you're always ready to defend your title or fight whoever.
Wait, where are we? Up there. Sorry, mate.
Oh, you're good, you're good. We know you're always ready to defend your title against whoever they put in front of you. If this goes your way in Australia, what is left on your list to accomplish
知
this?
道你总是为了冠军。
Sorry, I missed that. Say that again, Ben.
I said you're
What's
always
next?
ready. Yeah, what's left
Oh
on your
yeah,
list?
Well, again, obviously got a tough challenge ahead of me, but yeah, we've got plenty of guys lining up. They're all, calling the name, all wanted that shot. I'm expecting to go out there, set a statement, and we'll see if they really want it, because I'll be ready to get back in there and take on whoever it is. Whoever the UFC says, let's do it. I'm a pretty easy guy to understand. Whoever they put in front of me, let's go.
Question for Sean O'Malley. We see you're back with the colorful hair. What prompted that decision? What can the fans expect from you moving forward?
I don't know, dude. It just sometimes it's colored, sometimes not. I don't really put too much thought into it. But yeah, the Sugar Show is coming back January. Let's go. I need a KO. I need a KO bad.
Question for Patty Pimblett. We know Justin has been in some absolute wars throughout his whole career, even before the UFC. What do you expect from him going into this one, and how do you expect, how do you see him if he goes into a brawl type of fight here?
I expect a war, obviously. Like, Justin Gaethje's one of my favourite fighters to watch. He's your favourite fighter's favourite fighter, and it's going to be a pleasure to get in there with him. I'd love to have a brawl for 5 rounds. As he said, him versus Michael Johnson, how he introduced himself to the UFC. I'd love to have a fight like that, but I don't think it'll pan out that way. But let's see what happens. Hopefully, I'm getting a performance bonus and a fight of the night bonus.
Thank you, sir. Gentleman in the blue hat, go ahead.
Hello, Gilbert from the Casuals MMA. My question is from Max Holloway. My Instagram feed has been a lot of clips of you diabolically murdering people on Arc Raiders. Will you be playing more of that leading up to the fight, or are you gonna just stop?
No, I'm probably gonna have to stop playing Arc Raiders, bro. The game is making me crash out. Guys still stealing my shit and pissing me off, so I'm probably gonna stay away from that.
I mean, you seem angry. Maybe you should keep playing that.
No. I don't have to be angry, bro. I need to be calm. If I do anger, I might make a mistake in there.
All right, second question for Patty. You have some of the best nicknames for people. You've got Sausage, you've got Chorizo. What are you going to nickname Justin Gaethje?
Nothing.
That one's easy.
Gay cheese. Nah, I'm not going to make that stupid mistake James Vick did and call him Homer Simpson and get knocked the fuck out. So, to me, he's a legend, lad, and I'm not going to disrespect him. It's as simple as that.
And then final question for Derek Lewis. We all want to know, how are you celebrating with your wife after the fight? In detail.
Do we really all want to know that, though? Do we really?
Shit, you already know I'm busting them guts up.
Oh! And that, I am done.
Back over here, sir. Go ahead.
All right. My question is for Walter Cortez Acosta. Domi. ¿Cómo está, mano? Mi nombre es Ricky Rican. Y quiero saber cuál es tu plan de juego contra Derek Lewis, un hombre que tienes los más knockouts en UFC.
What is your game plan against Derek Lewis, the record holder for more knockouts in the history of the UFC?
Le quiero dar, primero es que tengo que ver lo que trae, no sé lo que va a traer. Segundo, estar muy paciente de lo que venga y darle con duro y romperle la cabeza como siempre.
Listen, I have to see what he brings. I don't know what he's going to bring on that day. I have to be very aware of what he brings to the table and get ready to knock his head out.
All right. My next question is for Derek Lewis. All right. So I'm trying to help gain more Latino UFC fans. With that being said, can you say something in Spanish for the Latino community?
Thank you. Thank you, sir. All right, thank you all for coming out. Do we have one more? Got one more? Real quick, my man. Go ahead.
I'm Nick from the Casuals. This question's for Song Yadong. We've seen you train with J-Flow Judo. Are we going to see you do some judo in this fight against Sean O'Malley?